Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we will look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of May in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And I also want to encourage you to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. So, and the more you interact with the channel, the more this reading will resonate as well. So, definitely like, share, subscribe, and hype. And let me know in the comments where are you watching from. Say hi, and I will have some positive affirmations as well that you're going to be able to put in based on the meanings of the cards that you need to focus on in terms of mindset. Okay, I just need a few more cards from this last deck as well, and we will be able to get started. Okay, so we will start your reading with your oracle card. And what we have here for you is today number 5, awakening. So this is a card that tells us that, okay, you need to kind of open your eyes. You need to kind of pay attention what is happening around you, right? It can also indicate that some of you are coming to some kind of realization. But I think to kind of be aware is very, very important. You need to kind of realize what is your potential, and are you kind of going into that direction? Are you achieving your potential, or you're kind of in a path that's not necessarily aligns with your higher self? So very important for you to be aware, very important for me to kind of pay attention, right? I'm kind of getting that, to pay attention. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Strength card, which is a very, very positive card from the point of view that you are strong, you have a lot of self-confidence, or you need to kind of pay attention to your self-confidence because you're able to win in over any kind of situation that you're in. Some of you might be making a very kind of brave move as well that can surprise people, and it's very important for you to kind of pay attention to what your inner voice is telling you, right? Like if it is kind of telling you that you're not enough, well, you're actually better than what you think you are. So important for you to kind of win over those negative internal voices. And I think you're able to do it because the Strength card symbolizes that you have unlimited potential and you're able to face whatever comes your way. And I think generally you're going to be able to face any kind of situation this period of time, even though whether it's easy or not. But we will see what the cards are telling us. The first card in your reading is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, it is a court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The Knight of Cups is romantic. The Knight of Cups is dreamy, so definitely can be connected to your dreams. Something that you want to achieve. Maybe there's a title, maybe there's a level of work you want to achieve. Some of you might want to start your own business, right? Everybody has different dreams. And the Knight of Cups is focusing on the dreams. But this is also a card that can bring you offers, right? It can bring you a job offer. It can be any kind of offer that comes from the heart. So something that you might actually love, something that might make you very happy. You also have the Lovers. This is a card of law of attraction, attracting something similar to you and working with the law of attraction as well to kind of have that positive mindset and paying attention to what your thoughts are telling you. But also the Lovers is all about partnerships, right? It can be connected to a business partnership or any kind of scenario where two people work with each other, and that can be like, even a contract from that point of view. There might be a big decision that you need to face, that you need to kind of you need to kind of face a big decision, because the combination of the Strength and the Lovers, and you're paying attention to what your heart is telling you, like with the Lovers card when you're making that decision. But also it's a big yes, so maybe you're saying yes to this offer. The next card is the Nine of Wands, which is a card of the wounded soldier who's been through a lot of fights, a lot of challenges, rejections, difficulties. And when this card shows up, you're kind of exhausted. You're exhausted from the fights. You are exhausted from whatever you've been through. And you're kind of very vigilant with this card, right? You're paying attention to what's happening around you. Like, are you getting that deal? Are you getting that job that you deserve? And some of you might be like, okay, it's enough. I don't care. I'm not fighting for it anymore. But you have in the center the Strength card, which you can see how he's able to fight over that big bull. But and the Nine of Wands is actually telling you that do not give up. You need to keep going and fight, because you're very close to achieving your dreams or whatever your goal is. You also have the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords indicates that a cycle is ending here, a new one is beginning. Some of you have been through a painful ending, losing a job, or a situation where you kind of feel that, okay, you've been backstabbed. Maybe you were offered a promotion and it was someone else who got it. But a Ten of Swords is kind of like when you're kind of hitting rock bottom. And there's a hidden blessing coming in for you. And the sun in the back is rising, which means that things are going to be shining for you. So yes, you might be going through a dark area or dark time, but things are on the up for you. The only way is up from here. Especially that you have here this Ace of Swords, which symbolizes here a victory. That was the first thing that came to me. Because, it can be something new coming into your life that mentally very, very stimulating. This can be a new job, a new project, a new contract, a new business deal as well. But also the truth might come in with this card. And it's kind of interesting to kind of see that you have this symbol on these cards of the sun rising, right? So I think your time is definitely coming. The Ace of Swords can also bring you a contract, right? Where you need to kind of make a decision. Like, it's a double-edged sword when the truth comes out or something comes in, something that you wanted maybe, and now you have to make a decision. Are you staying or are you going with this new offer? But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype. And don't forget about the comments as well. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And put in some positive affirmations that I can handle anything that comes my way. I am able to see things clearly. I attract good opportunities. And I am awakening to what's happening around me. Those are just a few. Your reading continues with the Eight of Pentacles. So you're putting a lot of effort into something, working on it day and night. Some of you might be going through some cycles that are repeating, but that's kind of ending the repetitive cycles. And with the Eight of Pentacles, whatever you're working on, whether it's a project, whether it's your business, looking for a job, the hard work that you're putting into that is actually bringing the results. And you also have here the Two of Cups, which is pretty similar to the Lovers. This is a very important connection, divine partnership, of some sort, where two people come together to make a promise to each other. Now, this can be a business partnership, employment contract, or any kind of contract, making peace with someone as well. Like, if someone did you something dirty or hurt you. But this is a very positive card, right? Like, you have here some kind of a divine partnership, a connection, a contract that is meant to happen. You also have the Hermit, which is a card that talks about that you are thinking a lot about your future. Where do you see yourself? What is that you would like to achieve? What are your goals? What is your true calling, right? You're meditating. You're very wise, right? Maybe you're asking someone who is very, very wise. But also, the Hermit is a sign that some of you might be thinking about going on your own, starting your own business. Okay, so let's see the energies at the bottom of the deck. You do have the Page of Pentacles, which brings you an offer, a news, a deal of some sort that you need to hold on to. Very positive from the finance perspective. Can be connected to job offers, can be connected to business deals or investment advice. Some of you might be learning something new as well when this card comes up, and with this combination of the Hermit, maybe you are working in the education sector or something similar to that. Now let's see the cards that came out for you from this deck. You have here the Emergence, coming into the light, soul work, awaken, spotlight, many interests, live gently. And there's a lot of messages in this card. First of all, coming into the light, like you remember we talked about those cards that are symbolizing here that your time is coming, you're coming to the light here, the sun is rising for you. You also have here the awaken, right? And the main message here for you was awakening. So obviously, I think it's very important for you to open your eyes, right? You can kind of see she is starting to open her eyes. So be aware what's happening around you. Maybe there's a lot of interest here for you, but those butterflies are also showing us that you're going through a major, major transformation. We also have the Fertile, hatching new plans, inception, creativity, reborn, source, nest egg, flourish. Well, obviously, the Ace of Swords brings you some kind of a new plan, a new idea, but it's something that has a lot of potential, and it's gonna help you to reborn, and you're gonna be able to flourish, and it's gonna bring you a stable background financially. And you also have the Adventure, World of Wonder, Travel for Work, Guide, Long Distance, Rich in Experience. All in all, I think you're embarking on some kind of a new adventure. Some of you might be traveling for work, but I think you're going to expect to see a lot of beautiful wonders as well. And you also have the Umbrella, all under one roof, consolidate, work in-house, many hats, far reach, covered. Now this is a call of protection. You're kind of protected in terms of certain scenarios as well, whether there's a restructuring or whether you lost your job. It happened because you are protected. But also, some of you are doing many things here, right? You have here the many interests, right? Many hats. So maybe that is something that you need to kind of also realize that, okay, am I stretching myself too thin? Am I overworking myself? Because, with that 10 of Swords, some of you might be just very, very exhausted as well. So, that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.